Check it out, we rapping for the Texans. Little weed and Crenshaw Bridge, we flexing. Houston rap style, we bringing the heat. Talking Texas football, nothing compete. Got the best podcast, the livest in the game. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Remember the name. We talking draft picks, we talking defense. We break it all down, no nonsense. H-Town with the Run Showdown. On the mic, talking Texas football. Every Wednesday night, with special guests dropping knowledge, taking the stage. Bigger than Crenshaw Briggs, we holding it down in the H-Town, wiping it down. Talking touchdowns in H-Town. Houston culture, we holding it down. Talking news and rumors, keeping it real. No filter, we got the Texans appeal. In the Lone Star City, we're living it up. Talking all things Texas, we can't get enough. From the football field to the concrete jungle, we're ripping H-Town. Ain't nothing humble, bitch.
What is up? What is good? What's the damn deal? Welcome to the Texas Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host for the night, Fifth Ward Crenshaw up in the house. And I'm with the group, the team. We swarming all day, baby. Let me introduce y'all to another one of the co-hosts. We got Mr. Kenneth, the messenger in the house.
What's good, y'all? What's good, Texans Nation?
All right. And we got Mr. Bo Digley 713 up in the house.
What's happening, y'all?
All righty. We got Chef Bridges up in the house. He cooking it up tonight.
Yes, sir. We got it cooking. Let's go.
Already. And we got Miss 713 Ruben. I think he's getting him something. Might see him later or not, but I'll let him. So let's get on off to it to NFL news. So NFL news, what's good in the world in the NFL? Matt, what you want to talk about today? Oh, man, big trade.
Yeah.
Big trade. Okay, first of all, about this trade right here, before we talk about this trade, did anyone of you guys see this coming? Did y'all see that his time was up in Atlanta, or this was like a shocker to you guys? I'm gonna start with you, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, if you see the videos, they're all over Twitter and whatnot of him and Jared Mayo going at it, at practice, screaming and yelling at each other. Both sides were unhappy, so I kind of had a feeling that he was on his way out. I don't care what they said that they smoothed it over. There was no way that was going to be smooth.
Why do you think they was going at it, man? You got a new coach, you got a black coach, something I don't think we ever seen in New England. Why do you think they was going at it? Do you know, or it was just some bullshit?
They haven't said what the disagreement was, but I know. I think it was because Judon wanted that Lerman Tunzel treatment, where he didn't have to practice in training camp. He wanted to sit out the preseason. Mayo, he's a new head coach, so it's his way or the highway. He got to set that standard. So,
okay. So Bo, what you think about the Baton Rouge native Judon getting traded to Atlanta, man?
I think it's gonna be good for him. Like Matt said, him and Mayo had a disagreement. It's a good start for him to go to Atlanta. I don't know how much he's going to win in Atlanta, but hey, if he feels he'll be happy in Atlanta, by all means. And yeah, I agree with Matt. I think that this is more so of Gerard Mayo putting his foot down and letting the team know that, hey, I'm the new top dog. Listen to what I gotta say. It's gonna roll my way, or you will get traded. And he's trying to instill that that new culture into the Patriots. So I understand why he did it. But I feel like it's going to hurt the Patriots more than help them, because that team just keeps getting weaker and weaker by the day. But like I say, I don't know how much it's going to help the Falcons. If it even changes the Falcons' trajectory in the NFC South, I don't know if it's that big of a jump. But it's going to help them in some aspects, but I don't think it's going to change anything.
Real quick before you jump to Kenneth, he did learn from what's his drawing a blank. The
Yeah.
Hooded Wonder.
Yeah.
If you made look how many people made him mad, and see ya. He learned from his predecessor.
Okay, so Kenneth, the messenger, like, if you was a New England Patriots fan, would like this move that your coach is doing? Do you like that, or you think he's doing too much? Like he hasn't earned the right to say, "Man, fuck you, him the fuck up out of here."
Honestly, I think the Patriots is in a rebuild stage right now, and I get it. I get the coach's point of view. And at the same time, I applaud the Patriots for doing what they did by trading them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, going to get you a fresh start. We basically in a rebuild stage. Go try to contend. I'm not saying Atlanta is a contender, but at the same time, they got some guys. You know what I'm saying? They can possibly make the playoffs. So it's a good feel like a good organization for them to go to compete. And definitely that division is up for grabs. To be totally honest, that's how I feel. So definitely happy for Judon. Hopefully they can make him happy. You know what I'm saying? To do the things they need to do to win football games.
Already. So let's jump to something that I didn't see coming. I thought that this was kind of crazy, but kudos to him for the marketing. Um, that, that- this what's up with this cologne? Have you guys see this? Well, perfume. I think it was. I think it's perfume. You guys see this perfume that Will Levis got? I think it was called perfume. The mayonnaise, some shit like that. The crazy part about the shit, bro, the shit sold out in 90 minutes yesterday. 90 fucking minutes, man.
Are
So
you serious?
yeah, man, it came out and sold out in 90 minutes. And like I say, the shit is stupid. I don't know if it smell like mayonnaise. I don't eat mayo. I don't eat American whip. I don't eat none of that shit. But I'm gonna reverse it back to you, Kenneth. Like, I don't know, like I say, I don't know if you've seen a commercial or whatnot, but what do you think about this? You think it's just great marketing or they just dumb as fuck?
It's some cornball crap, man. Like, like honestly, to each his own. But man, I just thank God that ain't my quarterback. Um, hey, I don't, I really don't. I definitely saw the commercial, and I was just looking at it like, yo, what is this? Like, are we serious? Of course, we saw last year when him putting mayo in his coffee, and I guess the guy and whoever these business owners or whoever want to invest into, you know what I'm saying, promoting this mayo stuff, just the cologne is just a next level. But man, honestly, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm just glad that's not my quarterback.
Already. Bo, first, do you eat mayo? And second, what you think about this perfume?
I use Miracle Whip for sandwiches and potato salad ingredients and what things and not, but it's just they really diving deep into this mayo thing with Will Levis. He said he put mayo in his coffee and they just been running with it ever since. So Hellman trying to sell some mayo. It is what it is. Like Kenny said, I'm glad that's not our quarterback taking pictures and videos, commercials with mayo. Because come on now, Titans. But whatever they got to do to move some Hellmans, do your thing, man.
Already, man. I know you've been probably sending texts and jokes to the Titans fans or whatnot on the other
Already.
channel and everything. Just let the fans know a couple things that they was telling you because I'm pretty sure they was capping for the shit. I'm pretty sure they was saying, "Oh man, this is this and this and that." So let us know what's going on your end, man.
Well, before I do that, I want to say, like, when I thought it could not be any worse for me being white, Will Levis does some stupid stuff like this. Like, bro, I get it. You're good for you. You're making money. That's great. Cool. But come on, bro. What's any more whiter than making perfume at Mayo? Like, come on, bro. Killing me, man. Killing me. Titans fans are just they're saying that we're jealous because CJ Stroud don't have his own perfume, and you know Will Levis is going to be the next Tom Brady making a market for himself. It's just crazy stuff. But what Titans fans are really excited that they finally made a perfume that is easy to get their cousins attracted to. If they want to get their cousin, all they got to do is spray that mayo perfume, and boom, there you go. So gotta keep it in the family. Easier way to do it. That's the only way I can see it.
Already, already, man. It's crazy. Now, I would say this right here. I would say this: if I'm in the mall and I see a sample, I would smell it.
Are you?
I'm just curious to see what the fuck it smell like. To sell out in 90 damn minutes. I mean, I don't know if it sold out because of the name or the shit smells good. Most likely because of the name. I don't know if his girlfriend, her fans helped out with those sales. I don't know. But let's move on to CD Lamb and Brandon. So, okay. I know most of us, and then, Bo, you live up there in Dallas. We don't give a fuck about the Cowboys. But, I don't know why does like the Cowboys have these contract talks with good players. I think Dak is a good player. They still, contract talks over him. CeeDee Lamb is, top two, top three wide receiver, however you think of it. I'm gonna start with you, Bo. Before we get to Brandon, do you think the Cowboys get the deal done, or you'll see CeeDee Lamb on another team starting 2025?
They're definitely going to get the deal done. I think it's more talks about the Cowboys would rather keep CeeDee Lamb than Michael Parsons, because Michael Parsons also needs a contract soon too. So I think the Cowboys, from what in the past, and them taking forever to pay their players, they wait to the umpteenth hour every time to pay their players. Either they playing chicken and they waiting for their players to cave in, or it gets to the witching hour and the Cowboys finally say, "All right, give them the money. It is what it is." So they just trying to stay into the tabloids, trying to stay in the news, trying to find another way to stay relevant so people can keep talking about the Cowboys. But they're going to pay CeeDee Lamb. I don't see how they start the season and CeeDee Lamb is not there.
Yeah, because he needs to be there for fantasy purpose. If one of you guys draft him, you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Um, oh, Kenneth, I'm gonna start with you now. Now, reports saying that he doesn't want Justin Jefferson type money, but he wants close to it. Do you think he deserves close to Justin Jefferson type money, or he's a one trick pony?
I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. Honestly, as a Houston native, Houstonian, Texans fan, of course I hate the Cowboys. Unfortunately, it's not that serious, but I married a Cowboys fan, and just some funny to say before we continue to go. My daughter is due on the day we play the Cowboys, so um, hopefully my daughter is here before that day. But anyways, yeah, I hate the Cowboys, but I love CeeDee Lamb. I was mad kinda when he got drafted there because I'm like, man, yo, like the Cowboys, and I could tell he was looking like, man, the Cowboys really. But at the end of the day, I definitely think he deserves it. He's a great receiver. He can do it all, fast, explosive. You can put him in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? You put him in the outside, you put him in the slot. You can put him all over the place. He's very versatile. And I think he's more versatile than Justin Jefferson, if I'm being totally honest. So Justin is a great player too. But I definitely think CD deserves close to what Justin got. At the end of the day, CD is in Texas, so no state taxes. So he'll be pretty good if he close to that. That's probably why he wants close to that because he understands that.
Okay, so all right, so that's week 11 when we play the Cowboys. So you get ready to watch the game, and she say, "Baby, my water broke." Is you gonna say, "Damn, let me watch this game," or you gonna go to the hospital for the baby?
Man, I'm gonna be totally honest. Forget that game. I'm gonna be totally honest. Look, I got y'all. You know, what I'm saying, I got the group chat. I got my homies. I got a lot of Texas fans, as
Great
friends,
answer.
family. Look, y'all can test me what's going on. I'm gonna miss it. I'll be all right. Look, I used to work on game days. I used to hate it too, but at least this is just it'll be one day. I think we gonna take care of business. So I'll see the highlights later. You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready. You know what I'm saying? Definitely it's my first child on the way, so I'm gonna be more excited for that, of course.
Already, already. Matt, what you think about this contract, man?
I'm going to have to disagree with Bo. I don't think he's going to be
Uh-oh.
a Cowboy. Starting this season, I think them. Look, we know who Jerry Jones is, right? I mean, look at all the receivers: Cooper, Des Bryant. Like he does not pay. I think the last great receiver he paid was Michael Irvin. Like he does not pay great receivers. And then the idiot goes on Twitter and pretty much says, "Yeah, he don't matter." And then Lamb's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I've seen a couple of videos on there. Hollywood Brown, the old teammate in college, put a picture of him and Lamb on Twitter, and then Lamb did the same thing. So a lot of people saying that he's going to the Chiefs. And if that's the case, that is going to be scary. That especially for us come week 16 when we play them. Patrick Mahomes and CD Lamb, that's a cheat code. But they already came out and said that Parsons and Dak are going to be the two highest paid players in their position. It's not fair to Lamb to sit back and be on the back burner when come on. When Dak went down, he pretty much carried the offense. Pollard was gone. Pollard disappeared, playing with scrubs, and look what he did. Like he carried that team. So yeah, he deserves it. But Jerry Jones is going to Jerry Jones.
Yeah. I mean that would be crazy if he do get traded or whatnot. Because like you said, you got to pay Dak, you got to pay Parsons, and that's something that we're going to deal with in a couple of years with our CJ and Will Anderson and everything. So hopefully we don't make the same mistake that they're making right now. Take care of these guys early. All right, so off to Brandon Ayuk, man. It's this guy's been in the news. Trade to Cleveland. They're talking about Pittsburgh. They say he didn't want to sign the extension in Cleveland, which I understand that as well. Um, this I'm gonna start with you, Bo. Do you think this guy is ever getting traded, or he's going to end up staying in San Francisco?
Man, the crazy thing is he wants how much does he want? What they said he wanted
He,
20,
he wants some bread.
26. I think the 49ers do want to keep him, but they're just trying to make it work as far as money wise. Of course, they don't want to just pay him crazy amount of money. To be honest with y'all, I think Brandon Ayuk is a good talent. He's a decent receiver. I think that Kyle Shanahan made him though. I feel like if he goes to a different team, I don't think he gets that same kind of scheme, the same kind of looks. I don't think he's that productive. So I think if anything, if you already dubbed the Browns, you already don't want to go to the Patriots. You said you want to go to the Commanders, but that never happened. So even Brandon Ayuk, I don't think he wants to leave the 49ers. He just wants a little bit more bread. But unfortunately, 49ers, they're paying McCaffrey. They're about to re-up on Trent Williams. You're paying Deebo Samuel. You're paying Kittle. Like, you're just paying too many players. And he has to understand that, hey, if you want to stay in a winning organization, you're not going to make up dollars. You're not going to make Justin Jefferson money. You're not going to make these kind of money from these receivers making top dollar. So I think, of course, everyone says players get your money when you can, but if he wants to win, you just got to take that pay cut, brother. I'm sorry. No one's out there is going to give up an arm and a leg for you. They're never going to give up what 49ers want. 49ers ask for the moon and stars. They're not going to get that. So just take the pay cut. If you want to stay in 49ers, take the pay cut and go and try to win. Hopefully you win Super Bowl. See what happens. But he's not getting no crazy amount of money.
Yeah, I think the most stranger thing about Brandon, this guy, he's had two bad seasons and two good seasons, but he's never been a Pro Bowler. Isn't that crazy, bro? Like he's never been a Pro Bowler. You think that he'd at least been there once?
There's too many Pro Bowlers on that team. There's too many Pro Bowlers on that team already.
Yeah, and I'm with you on Kyle made him an offense, and maybe that's why he's trying to be greedy right now. He already, so he been making demands since I don't want to run the ball. I'm not a running back. I'm a wide receiver and everything. So he's making demands for a while. So Kenan, what about you, bro? Do you think he's going to stay in the Bay Area or he's going to be gone?
Honestly, I it's really up in the air. Like, I really don't know because if we being totally honest, the 49ers almost fleeced the Browns. And Brandon shut that down. Honestly, that was if they would have got Amari Cooper, that would have been even more scary offense. To be totally honest, Brandon Ayuk is good. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you was in a system where you had too many dogs around you, and like you said, he had 2 bad years. He had 2 good years. So it's like if you do, I don't know if he really like that dog, that star number 1 receiver. So, but like I said, I really don't know, man. It just depends on who is gonna give the 49ers what they want. Because the 49ers, I don't think they don't mind it. They like, shoot, somebody give us something that we want, we'll take it. Like he can go. That's how I feel like the 49ers feel. So I I don't know, man. Somebody got to present that decent offer that they willing to take, and they gonna take it.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you on that. Trying to fleece them while you can. So, Matt, what do you think, bro? And if he do leave, 'cause I know you said Kansas City. I just don't see how the hell that shit will happen or whatever. But what do you think is a good team for him to fit in with that? He'll succeed. Hopefully,
I mean, I think I agree with I think it was Bo that said he wants to go to Washington. That's the only team he wants to go to. I think that's why he turned that deal down for Cleveland. Like him and Jaden Daniels already has that relationship. They went on a podcast, whatnot. Um, but yeah, look, pause. But the ball is in the Niners' court, right? Like they don't have to play him. They don't have to pay. Like if you're not going to play, you're going to sit. You're not going to get paid. And I mean that's just how it is. Like they hold all the cards. Like they're going to call his bluff. They got so many things they can do to make it where they get the best deal out of it. Like they're going to at the end of the day, the only person that's going to win is the 49ers organization. It sucks. But man, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're great at your job, but
yeah.
your
He
boss
he has no leverage. Brandon has
none.
zero leverage.
Yeah.
I think he does have leverage, but you have no leverage, Brandon. I'm sorry.
And like Kittle said, he's right. Like you have a Kittle, you have a Debo, you have a Christian McCaffrey, and plus like Jennings, he had a breakout year last year. Like you have all these great pieces around you. If we know this, dude,
They
I'm telling you,
definitely know
NFL scouts know this,
that.
right?
Yeah,
So it's just the stack is against you, brother. Like I don't, I wish the best for you, but at the end of the day,
yeah,
I think it's gonna bite them.
yeah.
I
If
hope the best, but yeah,
if Brandon Ayuk missed 4 games, it's gonna hurt the no, I take it back. If CeeDee Lamb missed 4 games, it's gonna hurt the Cowboys more than Brandon Ayuk missing 4 games with the 49ers. That's all
absolutely,
I'm gonna say.
absolutely.
yeah. Well, we gonna see
And
who's gonna.
plus, Brandon is nowhere near the bracket CD Lamb is. Like right now, like you can argue all day. It's Justin Jefferson and Lamb, and then that's probably it. The top 2 guys. Like you can say Hill, whatnot. You argue with your mama. It's those 2 guys, all around receivers. Ayuk is nowhere near that. So yeah, I agree with Bo.
All righty. Well, let's get to why we here. Let's get to why we here. So last Friday, Texans. Yeah, last Friday was like the official first preseason game. The Hall of Fame's exhibition, and we played the Steelers. Texans 20, Steelers 12. Um, I'm gonna start with you, Kenneth. Like I say, it's preseason. It's really hard to like break the shit down or whatever. But what did you see? You know, we're gonna go with the CJ series, the series he played. What did you see from him that you like? What did you see from the offensive line that you like? While he was in the game.
I just saw the same stuff we seen last year. It's him being calm, cool, collective, making the right reads. And at the same time, you can tell like he kind of was trying some things because preseason, you just figuring some things out. We got new players on the squad. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to figure some things out, and you know we have more weapons on the side of you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, he trying to fill it out and see what's up. But once they scored that touchdown, Tank Dell, the first thing I saw, and I thought he was going there, but he didn't go there. Nico was wide open with the drag, and it looked like Diz was pretty much open as well. You know what I'm saying? He could have dotted him off, and I'm just like, pause. But at the end of the day, he could
Yeah,
have got
he
him.
made the hardest throw. He
He
made the
threw
hardest
that.
throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it just made me like. Soon as that happened, and Tank did what he did, I told my wife, I told my sister, I said, "Yeah, we finna be dangerous. This is like we are about to be dangerous. The way all three of them was open, and not
Yep.
only that, that throw that CJ made,
God.
and then Tank did what he did. He broke like 2 tackles, and then the linebacker tried to bring him down while he's in the end zone. He stood up still, and I'm just like, yo, yeah, this offense gonna be scary. And not to mention, we got Joe missing. Like, yeah, I'm
And
so
Dalton
excited to
Schultz.
see this
Yeah,
offense.
like bro,
Yeah,
it's
like it's crazy. Like it. Look, man, all I saw was CJ finna definitely be at the top
MVP.
for MVP voting.
Not
Honestly.
definitely. It's writing on the wall. It's MVP season.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so Bo, on that particular play, I'm trying to remember. It was a 3 wide receiver set on that particular play, right? Bo,
You talking about the touchdown to Tank
the
Dell?
touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so throughout the game, I know it wasn't many drives that they played. Tank was only out there on 3 wide receiver sets. He wasn't out there on 2 wide receiver sets, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so what I got out of that is that mean that he's not going to get as many targets as we think because he get so many yak when he get the ball. So that right there by itself is going to be dangerous for us.
Oh yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Um, okay, Bo, I want to hear your opinion about the run game. The run game wasn't good the Hall of Fame game, and the run game wasn't good
Yeah.
this past game. But and it's all running backs. It's all the running backs. But particularly, I want to talk about Damian Pierce. Um, do you think he still hasn't gotten it yet, or he's just timid and don't know what the fuck to do?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. He hasn't got it yet. I just believe he's not a one cut back. Like he's not a make you miss back in the backfield because they have him behind the second offensive line. Really, the second the depth chart second team offensive line. So if they can't give him a clean gap at the beginning of the play, he's gonna have a hard time. He doesn't make people miss in close situations. So until Damian Pierce learns how to make the first person miss, he'll get better. But he needs a clean gap to run through to get started. Because once he gets downhill, he's dangerous. But at the beginning, if the play breaks down, if there's penetration in the middle or in the gap he's supposed to get to, he's not going to make any plays because he doesn't know how to make people miss in the phone booth. So, and that's one thing that we saw Cam Akers. He know how to spin move, make the person miss, go up there and get positive yardage. Until Damian Pierce learn how to get positive yardage on breakdown, on plays that break down, then it's always going to look bad. But as far as the run game, I think it's just more so of uh, I don't want to say Bobby Slogan is trying things, but that offensive line has to be cohesive. They have to work as a unit. They don't work as a unit. They still don't work as a unit. I don't know what's going on. I think because they rotate guys in and they're trying to find the right pieces to start the first week. So it looks kind of choppy because no one's on the same page. They're not in unison. They don't have chemistry yet. But you can even tell, even in the passing game, Kean Green is still missing the inside man. Like you have to communicate with your left tackle and your center. Okay, hey, I see my left tackle has that guy. Your first read should be the inside man, but you're allowing the center to go one-on-one and cause penetration. They have to learn how to communicate about that. Until they learn how to communicate and work on be on the same page, no chemistry, know who they have next to them, it's always going to look bad. So hopefully they fix that before week 1.
The crazy thing about that, man, Pierce rookie year, we were saying, damn, even the bad offensive line, this motherfucker was still making plays. Now we saying the offensive line need to get better.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just crazy how
But once he needs a fullback.
how scheming works. You know what I'm saying? How scheming
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
Everything.
He needs a fullback. He needs to always have for Damian Pierce to be productive. He needs a fullback to take that initial block.
And a pro style, an I
Yeah,
formation.
he needs a pro style offense, I formation, just straight downhill running, zone running.
Jerome Bettis type. Yep, absolutely.
But it doesn't work at a one back. He doesn't work. For some reason, it doesn't work with him. I don't know why he can't function in a one back system, but he needs to have a fullback to take that first impact block to make plays.
Okay, so with that being said, Matt, you know, do you think he will be a surprise cut and they go for a guy that gets cut on another team and bring them in because you know you're gonna need 3 running backs because you know Cam, you know, he's Achilles away again from being out the season, or you think that they just gonna like deal with Pierce, let him get his 5-10 touches a game and go with it.
I think they're happy with what they got. If anything, I think they trade away Pierce for like a 6th or 7th round. I don't think they cut him. You still get what type of value out of him. Look, did the run game look great? No, but you did see some flashes out of Cam Akers. You did see some flashes out of Jordan. You did see some flashes out of Dare. Those are going to be your guys behind Joe Mixon. Like it's Joe Mixon or bust, obviously. And with his offensive line, I agree with Bo. They got to quit the flip flopping and switching. Like I get it, you're trying to get who is going to be where, but that should have been established first day of OTAs. Like you got to get those guys out there. Like Bo says, you got to be cohesive. It got to be like glue. They got to wake up and be like, okay, if he's there, I'm here. If he's there, I'm here. They should know that by the time they hit the field. So quit with this rotating. Especially, I don't care about the tackles. You can rotate the tackles all you want. But the inside guards and center, you need 3 guys every game. I don't care if CJ Stroud only plays 2 drives. Those guys are staying there for at least 2 quarters. Like, you got to get this fixed. Bo, you're right that this cannot be happening week 1. We have to have, like, Kenneth is 100% correct. CJ Stroud's about to eat. But we can't have what happened last year where CJ's throwing the ball 50 times a game to win the game. Like, he has to have a run game, and that's the way to fix it.
What's the reason that Mason is not playing? Like, what's his reason? Does anybody know?
Vet. It's a vet.
Veteran. That's veteran don't play. Veteran don't play
Veteran
preseason game.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
That's one
You
thing that
never
kind of
know.
irritates me about D'Amico and Bobby. Like, we get it. You know, you're a vet yourself. Like, you've been there.
Even
But,
with
man, like,
Tunsil,
yeah.
they're trying to keep them as healthy as possible. You know, week 1, I'm sure they'll be out there.
But here's my thing. Like, if Mason was playing like Tunsil, okay, you can get that Tunsil status. But Mason was one of the worst guards in the league last year. So you can't be on that Tunsil status. Like, you don't got that quo yet. Like, you got get your ass back on the field and get to that point. Because you don't right now, you can't be doing that.
Okay, Matt, I'm gonna stay with you on this right here. So, Michi, second game in a row, he didn't look good. Dropping passes. I mean, the motherfucker even dropped the pass that we didn't even see. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even show the damn drop on TV. Do you think he has one more week, which will be this upcoming Saturday? Because the other guys behind him, to me, are like already in front of him.
Right.
Do you see him panning out, or they're going to send him to his college buddy over there in Carolina?
I think we're going to send his college buddy over there in Philadelphia.
Damn, they kind of stack over there in the wide receivers.
I mean, he don't have to succeed there, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he'd be 4th, 5th receiver, 3rd maybe, but
in the same boat.
He don't have to succeed. The only thing that's helping him is Robert Woods' contract. Yes, Robert Woods had a great game. I get all these Robert Woods fans. Like, that's the thing that drives me crazy about these Texans fans is what have you done for me lately? Oh, Robert Woods is killing it in preseason. Let's keep him. Nah, man, $9 million a year. Let's not keep him. I'm sorry, but he got to go. So that's the only thing I can see him staying on is because of Robert Woods, but we have yet to see Noah Brown and Hutch is killing it. Hutch is having a great preseason, great camp. So I think he's another guy that gets traded. Like either you trade him or keep him on a rookie contract. I just don't think you cut him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think a slow-footed, sure-handed Robert Woods is better than a quick route running, no catching John Mechie at this point. Because you got to catch the ball to move the ball.
But you think so? You think Woods is better than Hutch and Noah Brown?
Woods is not better, but I feel like he's more consistent. I think you're probably right. Woods probably does get cut, but if Woods not get cut, you have to trade John Mechie.
Absolutely, I agree with that. But I just don't see how Woods be cut being a number 5, number 6 receiver with $9 million on the board. Like,
yeah, that's true. But I think when it comes down to it, Nick Casario can get on the phone and say, "Hey, I need to trade these receivers," and he calls out, they're going to take Mechie faster than Robert Woods.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So that's why I say you got to cut Woods or trade Mechie. You can't trade Woods and cut Mechie, in my opinion.
So basically, like, you're saying like Woods is still more dependable than Mechie.
Yeah, right? And what I've seen in camp videos and preseason games, he's catching the ball. Once again, like he's slow-footed. He's Robert Woods. He's slow. He's old. He's an old veteran. He's slow, but he's getting open to catch the ball, and that's what you need in the game. Like John Mechie can get open all day long, but if you don't catch the ball, what good is it? What good are you doing me if you get
especially 8 steps ahead of
Petrie
and you drop the ball in the breadbasket. Come on, man! Like
we doing?
Yeah,
we'll see. About a month ago, I said that every time he hype up a player, motherfucker turn out not to be what you think he's gonna be. They've been hyping up Mechie since OTAs. He looking good. He's this is that.
Pierce,
Pierce, same thing.
About them lights.
Yeah, the lights come on. It's different. But
nobody's home.
Kennedy, I'm gonna ask you this question right here. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen it on Twitter, seen it all the way around. How do you feel about the outside world always trying to make something out of Stephon Diggs? Because I know you seen the change between him and CJ on the sideline. They was talking. They said he was complaining. He's already been a cancer to the team. What do you feel about that, bro? Because I've seen several posts saying, "Look at him already. Look at him already." And then they said, "Oh, look, he didn't have a catch. He didn't have a target. So that's why he's mad." What do you say to those people out there, bro?
Man, y'all, you know how I feel, man. Frustrated, been in group chats because we got some guys that want to try to play that little role of Stephon being frustrated, Stephon arguing with CJ or whatever the case may be. Man, can y'all shut up? This man is communicating. This is the same man that can talk trash to Petrie in practice, and then after practice, that same practice, give him some cues. Hey, you should do this. You know what I'm saying? This is the same guy that, like, he's talking trash to each of the defensive players, but at the end of the practice, he can communicate with them. And he's not, I'm not saying he's talking trash to CJ, but he's communicating with CJ. That's what he's doing. CJ even communicating back. Like, it's no argument. It's no frustration. And we saw when Tate scored before he scored, literally 2-3 seconds before he scored. This is Stephon Diggs like this. Literally with his arms up. Even if he was open, this is Stephon like this. And then Nico, same thing. Like, these boys are on the same page. And they of course they continue to grow. I have no worries. And honestly, people gonna do that. They're gonna talk Stephon this. They're gonna do that every game. Stephon could be eating some sunflower seeds, and they gonna say, "Oh, he ready. He won out.
He's eating them too aggressively. He wants
out."
What
I'm saying? Like, it's gonna. That man can walk out to the stadium, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, he ain't got no excitement." Like, any little thing he does, they're gonna say something about it because it's Stephon Diggs. And like I just saw somebody say about why he did what he did when it came to Josh Allen. The man Josh Allen was a turnover machine.
Yeah,
he ain't got to worry about that. He ain't got to worry about that here. I'm not saying CJ not gonna throw no pitch, but he don't have to worry about that here because CJ is not forcing nothing. He's not gonna force it to Stephon. If it's not there, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna make the right reads. he's gonna do whatever he got to do so we can get the dub. And that's what matters to Stephon. It's the dub. It's not about him getting
Championship.
catch after catch after catch. It's about him getting the dub. He wants to win. So if we win, he's gonna be happy.
Yeah, because
I
if the
agree.
Bills win the Super Bowl last year, Stephon doesn't get traded. Stephon doesn't want out. Like
Exactly.
Stephon's there. Like this is nonsense. My bad, ball. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you good. I was just gonna say if there was any time you want to see that's preseason. You want to see the first game they play together, him on the sign like, hey, this is what I see when I'm out there. This is my point of view. Next time, hey, I might be open this time, or hey, this is how I see the game. That's all Stephon is doing. Like Kenneth said, he's communicating. He's like, okay, I know you saw Tank there, you saw Tank right there, but hey, look, on that out, I'm open too. And we good. And like he said, like, hey, who knows what he was saying? He could have been saying, hey, great pass to Tank Dell, do that again all season. We don't know what he said to him.
Exactly.
But
Here's
yeah,
another thing.
just his energy and the way he talked, I guess the way it looks on camera, people like, oh, there you go again, being a diva. But I feel like, hey, receivers want to, they want to compete and they want to win and they want to contribute to the team. So I feel like if there's any receiver out there and you're saying like, hey, they shouldn't be that way, you're crazy.
Absolutely.
You're crazy if you think a top receiver is not going to want the ball. They're going to want the ball. That's why they're a top receiver. So I didn't think too much into it. Hopefully, as the season goes on, he gets his chance to shine and catch passes and score touchdowns. But it's going to come to him. And that's one thing I love about CJ is that he doesn't force the ball. So it is when it's Tank turn to score touchdowns, he's gonna get the ball. When it's Nico turn, he'll get the ball. When it's Stephon turn, they'll get the balls. And this whole offense is very made around sharing the ball. It's not about just one person. It's about scheming for every player to get open and contribute to the team. So I can't wait till week 1, man.
So I was gonna say something real quick, Crenshaw. Another thing is this man could have been literally talking about like we said what he saw, but it could have been some excitement in him. Like, man, we finna eat. Like he could have literally been saying that we finna eat, bro. You look, he probably like Nico was open, I was on, and take like he probably like, man, we finna eat for real. These people not gonna be able to stop us. He could have been that type of energy talking to CJ about, what he saw on the field. And he just excited, bro. Like all that noise of people saying he was mad, y'all can wish, because that's what y'all want to happen. Some of these people, they want that to happen because they know if that happens, then they can mess up the locker room. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen.
Fellas, this right here, this tells you that we made it on the map. This tells you that the Houston Texans are a team to be reckoned with. Because if you watch not just that clip of everybody, that the NFL memes, the CBS Sports are showing of him going like this. But if you watch that whole clip, you see CJ Stroud, Tank Dell, and Stephon Diggs laughing, cutting up, hitting each other, giggling. And after that, and then he goes into that, and after that, they're laughing again. They are, look at this. Stephon Diggs is upset. Stephon Diggs is mad. They're taking a narrative that's completely wrong and throwing it out there because Diggs is a diva. So that tells you right there, it's Super Bowl, boys. Like it's time to win it. Like we made it just for that reason. The media is twisting and turning everything the Texans do. Just like CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is now a diva. He's self-concerned. All he talks about himself. He talks too much trash. Come on, like you're taking things and manipulating. Nothing to worry about. If you're a Texans fan and you're worried about this, like go back to being a Chiefs fan. Like you're not a true Texans fan.
So basically, you saying that the media trying to turn CJ and Diggs into McNabb and T.O.
Absolutely.
Basically, yeah.
And then they
A Big Ben AB.
They went to Super Bowl too, McNabb and T.O. So hey,
Yeah.
they wouldn't say that. Fuck it, I'll take it. All right. So in this game right here, man, I'm keeping right here with you, Matt. What stood out to you, good and the bad in this past preseason game, bro?
Boy, we talk about the offense is going to eat the defense. The Neil Hunter is a force. Now, if Will Anderson was in that game, if the Nico Archery didn't shoot up some steroids and was in that game, like it's a difference, dude. Who was it? Mario Edwards was out there just cooking. Like he got the recipe out of my book, and he went to town. Like, come on, boys! Like this Houston Texans team is a cheat code. Like everybody else is playing rookie on Madden, we're playing all pro. Like it's unfair. Like Justin Fields, yeah, he looked lost, but it didn't help with Daniil Hunter out there. Dude, he literally fell into that sack. But before that sack, he couldn't be stopped. Like that's something you want to see. That's one thing we missed last year was the actual pass rush. Now we got it. Like, dude, it's something to be excited for.
Okay, Matt. On that sack, I mean, damn, like, did he just blow on Fields and he
He
fell
just touched
down?
them. All he did was
Like,
patty cake.
yeah, why the fuck was it so easy for him to go down, bro? Like he need a little more effort than that, man.
I don't think he's. I honestly don't think he saw Hunter.
Nah, yeah, he was
just
scared.
turned around and yeah, because that's why I thought, like, man, that okay, I'll take it. Like that was like he just fell down,
He
But,
gave up
yeah,
immediately.
but Phil, I hate to see it, but man, I just don't think Phil's is it. His pocket presence,
his confidence is shot, man. His confidence is
Absolutely.
shot. I don't think he thought he was gonna get traded from the Bears, honestly, and then it didn't get to the Steelers, and then they get Russell Wilson. It's like, dang, it's like, am I a good quarterback? So I don't think his confidence is gone.
If it is shot, I and if Jerry don't pay that Dakota, I feel like that Pittsburgh is a perfect team for Dak to go to and really do good things with, man. So that's just there's something the nugget, for later on in the future. So Kenneth,
but the bad. I'm gonna have to jump with Bo. This off like we could say the running game looked terrible, but what you're supposed to do right when you get the ball, you're getting hit. Like this offensive line has. Like I get it. Like we said it before, you're trying to find out what works. Up and speed this up because week one, the Colts front seven, pretty good. Their rookie defensive lineman, pretty good. So we got to figure this out pretty quick. Like, I don't want no mishaps. Let's get it going.
I mean, you're right because it was one play that I'm like, damn, man. It kind of hit CJ kind of hard, man. I'm like, damn, shit, this preseason here. Why the fuck he on the ground like that? It kind of scared me, man. But
that's one thing we can't be having. CJ hitting the ground. That's one thing we can't be having.
Yep. So, Kenneth, what about you, bro? What stood out to you? Good, the bad, and the ugly.
It's a lot of things that stood out. Just the aura of the team. It just makes us as fans more excited. But what definitely stood out to me is these D tackles. And I'm gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna say it. I know people like, we kind of shaking. But if we being totally honest, I will take these D tackles over the ones we had last year. Reason being is because they bigger and they cause habit. You know what I'm saying? They get to the backfield, they stop the run. And that's one thing about Rankins and Malik Collins. They was good, but at the run defense, they kind of lacked. But of course they get their sacks. I think they both had 5 sacks. But they just lacked that run defense. But these guys, Mario Edwards and the other guy, Foley, I don't know how to pronounce it. But man, they are good. Like they exactly what we need in that interior. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna get moved around easy. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do what they gotta do. And just adding that with Will and Hunter, jeez, this D line is good, man. It's gonna be special. I think we're gonna pass the record from last year of the sacks.
Okay, so let me segue to this to Bo. Now he said this D line looks good. D line this, D line that. Do you think the D line looking good so far because of their new secret weapon on the D line right now, Bo? And you know what I'm talking about when I said a new secret weapon?
The new secret weapon on our defensive line?
Yes, on our defensive line, a new secret weapon.
The steroids?
No.
You got to help me with that one. Who's the secret weapon on our defensive line?
Jalen Petrie.
You say Jalen Petrie?
Yeah, Jalen Feature. That's a new sick weapon, man. You see that they got this motherfucker all on the line like he's for Palomalo or something, man. He rushing in, blitzing and
Man,
shit, man. He about in the run game, you know what I'm saying? Is that
he
the reason? That's the reason
he's
why, man.
definitely in the box on the in the big nickel package. He's definitely going to be that nickel safety
The
hybrid
hybrid safety type, yeah.
blitz. I do agree with that. That's going to be his job. Secret weapon.
But I just feel like the offense coordinator is going to see him in that, and they're going to make sure they get a mismatch so they
Yeah.
can put him in coverage and exploit that right there in coverage because this motherfucker can't cover shit. You know, he
Yeah.
can't cover shit. So
Definitely
but
cannot one on one.
yeah, not 1-on-1. He's gonna need help. But but you know, anything that you seen, you know, offense, defense, or special teams, bro. You know, we haven't talked
I
about
think
special
the teams
teams.
did a great job. I think Townsend is the real deal.
Talking
That was
shit too.
yeah, that was a great pickup in the offseason, is getting him.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Huh?
He was talking that trash, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was talking that shit.
Yeah. He talked that talk. So I mean, that's another bit of aura on the team that we need. You know, special teams. Frank Ross is an amazing coach on special teams. Bad, yeah. I'm giving it to the O line. And granted, I don't want to put so much pressure on them because I know Tunsil's not there, Howard's not out there, Shaq's not out there. But if the injury gets to the point like how it was last year, where we had to rotate them guys in, it's going to be another. Hopefully, CJ don't get hurt type of season, and hopefully they can come in and fix this problem because it's looking like okay. So it's going to be Tunsil, Green, Juice, Shaq, and Howard. Right, that's the potential starting five. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the way Howard been acting, I don't know if he's going to be out there week one. I'm guessing Tunsil will be out there week one because he's not been practicing or been OTAs. Shaq should be out there. You got Juice. So I'm guessing they're going to have Fisher at right tackle. Then they're going to have
looking good.
He's been doing good. He's been doing good. So I just really like Matt said, I need them to by the last game of the preseason pick your five that you know go out there week one. Keep that five that you know is going to be out there week one and coach them up and get them on the right track so they can be a unit and not a single position because you need to be a unit to be successful on the line. And if they don't have that, then what we doing here? Because we got the Colts week one, like Matt said, they got a good defensive line. They're always coming after the quarterback. They blitz a lot. If we can't pick up stunts and blitz, it's gonna be a long day for CJ Stroud in Indianapolis. So hopefully they can get that fixed, man.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on special teams, Matt. Okay, how did you feel about Tank Dell, you know, receiving punts in preseason, and our old punter down there killed him on the sideline? What you feel about that, Matt? Man?
Well, okay. Last week, it's cool and all. We seen it. All right, we're done.
I agree.
Tank Dell is
no more punt return, sir.
Well, yeah, he's too important to be getting killed by a punter, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we need him. Yeah. So cool. Let the boy Jordan, the rookie running back, go out there and take it.
Somebody else.
If you're gonna keep Damian Pierce, let Damian Pierce let Frank Ross return it. Anybody but Tank Dell, like
anybody but Tank Dell. That's what I said.
Yeah, just let Sims do it since he only one scored.
I don't want to see Tank Dell returning punts. I don't want to see Tank Dell returning kickoffs. I don't want to see that.
The only time he needs to be going out there for kickoffs is flipping the coin. That's the only thing he needs to be doing. That's it.
He's too valuable.
He's too valuable. And that, like I said, that hit was unnecessary. You know, since you know, I got to do this. I'm gonna give you about 3 minutes. Ken, go ahead and talk to us about Davis Mills, bro. Go ahead. What kind of game?
Davis Mills hour. Davis Mills. The Davis Mills.
Hey.
Go talk about some Davis Mills.
We ain't much to talk about, man. Like the second, he's QB2. Period. That's all I gotta say. I ain't even got to go 3 minutes. He's QB2, man. Go on and you know, sign it and you know what I'm saying, deliver it. QB2.
Well, okay, what I would say, bro, like, why does he make the passes so hard, bro? Like he throwing it up high, just hit the motherfucker in the numbers. Why they got to jump up here and all that shit, bro? Like,
Curtis, that's not even a thing, though, bro. Like, we're talking about inconsistent from the receivers, Davis Mills got to be the most inconsistent players out there. One pass is great, and the next pass is like, who? Did y'all mean a receiver? Like,
Okay.
who?
Hey,
who
hold
are
on,
you
hold on, hold on,
throwing it
hold on, hold
to,
on.
bro?
We're gonna have to keep this same energy for
So
everybody now.
so
We
so
gotta
how
keep-
Oh, I
much?
am. Oh, I
Come on.
do.
So
Hey.
how much of John Mechie dropping passes do we blame Davis Mills for?
0.
Nah,
So
I
we
would say
don't
zero on that
blame
one.
Mills for that. It's just
Zero.
Mechie, y'all Mechie.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Don't forget Hutch. He got some drops. He got
Yeah.
some drops too.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I get it. Like, I'm not expecting Mills to be perfect, but honestly, and I kind of want to touch back on this if I can, as far as the receivers. Mechie and Hutch, it's a little shaky right now. Don't get me wrong, Hutch did some good things, but he also dropped some passes. And it's like, come on now. And another thing is he really got more of his overall yardage from the reverse.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
him, you know what I'm
They
saying,
love
doing
him
the
running
reverse
reverse.
and getting
I don't know
out
why.
there.
They love him
So
running reverse.
honestly, I think Noah Brown is most definitely making this team, and he's wide receiver 4. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I remember I talked to y'all about this maybe 2 months ago. I like, do y'all see Woods making this team? Is it possible? And I told y'all, I said it all depends on Hutch and Mechie. If they don't come to this preseason showing like, oh yeah, like we can do what Robert Woods can do, y'all don't need to keep him. Go on and cut him. You know what I'm saying? If they don't come into that with that type of energy, it's a possibility this man might stay on the team. And Matt, I don't think it's 9 mil. I think it's 5 million. Even though that 5 million is a good decent amount of money, you know what I'm saying? We could distribute to somebody else like a Justin, even though I don't think that's happening. Justin Simmons, I don't think that's happening. But man, honestly, I of course we know the 3 receivers, the top 3 receivers on the squad, Tank, Nico, and Diggs. And I think Noah falls right behind that. And if
I
these
think you
young
put
dudes don't get
Skoranek.
together,
I think you put Skoranek behind Brown and I think he fights for
Scrawny
it.
cool. I think he's very versatile. So it's possible he made the team because he can play
What
tight
about
end, receiver.
Cephas?
Who?
He had a pretty good game too.
Cephas, the dude they traded, traded for, picked up
From the Lions.
yeah,
Was that 81?
Quentin Cephas or something like that.
yeah, something like that. I don't know his number, but I know he caught all his targets last game, 3 for 3.
Mhm.
You know, so
From your boy.
Yeah, he can make the practice squad probably. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Mechie might be out the door. I hate to say it.
Let's trade
I was
Mechie
hoping for the bench.
Bring Hopkins back.
Yeah, I was hoping for
I'll
the
tell
bench.
you. I'll tell you this. D'Amico Ryans and Nick Casario have a tough task when it comes to.
Oh, well, I don't think it's tough.
it-
As far as receivers, I don't think
no,
it's tough.
I'm not talking about receivers. I'm talking about
Oh.
roster period. Like,
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
them
It's gonna be a
receivers,
lot of cuts. It's gonna be a lot of good cuts.
a lot of trades too. I think because Nick Casario loves those late day draft trades. Who was that running back that we traded in New Orleans?
Oh, you're talking about Mark Ingram, right?
Mark Ingram, yeah, like we do stupid trades like that, for a 7th round.
hey, I need him to trade for a linebacker.
He's gonna find a linebacker, right? I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that.
all right. So speaking of linebacker,
I was gonna say that.
we had our linebacker came back to practice, and he was there. I guess
Oh my God.
I guess he didn't like practice, and motherfucker left practice hurt. Do you guys think this is going to be a major concern going into the season, for Christian Harris, or he got enough time to get right for the season, and anybody could go first?
I'm gonna say yeah. It's a major concern. I've seen the backups to our linebacker core. There's no way we're gonna go out there without Christian Harris and win games with special teams at linebacker. There's no way possible. No way possible.
All right, so you don't want no Henry Toto out there, none of that shit, right?
I mean, I'll take Henry too. I'm talking about the Ewers of the world, the Hansons of the world. We're
Well,
not
I
going to
was
win
gonna say,
a lot of games
So
with them.
the special team guys don't even be linebackers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I need to see even Toto. I need to see Toto, Harris, and Aziz out there. Those need to be my main 3 linebackers I see on game.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think Hewitt has been having a great camp and great preseason. Hewitt.
You talking about the guy that missed those tackles against the Steelers?
I don't know, Matt. I don't know, man.
You talk about, I'm talking about. We're also talking about, all Jalen Petrie, CJ Henderson. They're all missing tackles out there. It's not just
That's
10.
true. But I like Hugh. I like Hugh on kickoff. I
When
like
we come to
Hugh on
coverage-
kickoff and punt. That's why I like him on.
But when it comes to coverage, he's not getting beat like Henry To'oTo'o is. He's not getting beat like Jalen Petrie is from these tight ends. He's keeping up with them.
But see, that's why you need Simmons. You need Justin Simmons to get back there with Jimmy Ward. You need to move up Petrie to school up in the box and have him be your
miss more tackles.
type
I want Jalen
linebacker.
Petrie off the team more. I do want David Pierce.
Man, my thing is, I know we all want it to happen, but is this even in the air? This Justice Simmons? It's just fans.
He's probably gonna be a Falcon. He's probably gonna be a Falcon. He's probably gonna be a Falcon by tomorrow.
Is it just fans talking on all the Texans? Is that in their minds? Like, yo, can we if we was to make that move, do they not understand it is a wrap? It is a wrap. Like, seriously. If we sign Justin,
they say he wants too much money. That's what it's saying. They're saying that he wanted too much money. That's what the rumor is saying. Like, he wanted a lot of money, and most teams don't have.
The thing is, nobody's offered. Nope. You can listen to whoever you want to listen to, but the truth of the matter is, nobody's made an offer to him yet, and there's a reason, right? So, this is where we gotta put our trust in Nick Caserio once again. I know everybody hates that saying, but Nick Caserio has seen what he's doing. He's going to other places and he's like, okay, these people are offering you this. I'm offering you CJ Stroud and championship. Take it or leave it. Like, nope, he's playing a waiting game. And I
got you.
If you have your choice to pick of where you're going between Atlanta, New Orleans, and Houston, who are you picking? You picking those two over Houston? Come on, man.
Go ahead on.
If he's smart, he's picking Houston, but who knows? Players do what they want to do, man.
Bro,
absolutely.
Can we just make it happen? Like, I don't know what it got to be. If you got to cut Woods to trade him, man, just make it happen. Because I'm sorry. I'm not trying to see. I understand people saying Murray had a decent year a little bit last year, and this is a better scheme for him. And bro, I'm sorry. I'm just not trying to see it.
They're putting a lot of trust in Bullock, which I am liking what I'm seeing out of Bullock. But the bad thing is, can we trust Jimmy Ward staying healthy for 17, 18 games? Like,
then pay Justin 1 year then.
Right. I agree.
Guarantee him that full, give him guaranteed full contract.
I agree with
you. Like, let's do that. Like, because I don't know, man.
Maybe y'all can help me. Maybe I missed it. Did Kamari last year play?
No, he hasn't played yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, he just came back. He just came back to
practice.
Okay.
And question:
I'm okay with not him. See, like all these fans like, well, he's a rookie. He needs to be preseason. No, he doesn't need to be preseason. He needs to be there week 1. I don't care a damn about these preseason games. I don't care damn about his reps. I care about him being week 1 starter. That's what I care about.
Yep, guarding Mitchell or guarding Pittman. That's his need to focus week 1.
Absolutely.
Hope
so. All right. So we got a comment by my boy Stressens here.
I agree, Stressens. I agree. Yep. He needs to go to Houston and stop playing.
That's 100% right. The long you wait. Yep.
Because that's what's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna see like the last game of the preseason. It's gonna be crazy amount of signings, free agent signings here, free agent signings there. Teams are gonna know what they have, what they don't have. And I'm surprised Howard hasn't been signed. I'm surprised Gilmore hasn't been signed. But they're gonna get signed before the end of the preseason.
And plus, like trade, like the Judon trade, like that just hurt the Falcons of signing Simmons, right?
Yep.
Like that just took money out of the cap. Like, Stress is right. Like that's worse for him, but the best for us. Like, because the more pieces we like.
Speak of, you know what? I'm gonna pick it back on the Judon trade. We talked about earlier, and you just brought it up right now. Okay, now it was a report came out that the Texans was one of the teams that tried to trade for him. Okay, why do you guys think we tried to trade for him? That they don't think we good where we at, or they just wanted more? Because if you wanted to trade for him and pay him, then why you can't pay Justin? Because who was one of the 4 teams? I don't know if you guys seen that.
'Cause
Who was one of the 4 teams that was in that
I can tell you,
discussion?
I can tell you,
Yeah,
I can tell you right
go
now.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
We just talked about it. We don't know when Harrison's coming back. Right now, we got one linebacker, like one solid linebacker. We still got, you call Petrie whatever. We still got Petrie. We still got Bullard. We still got Ward. Yes, I don't trust Murray. To me, he's the Ryan Gosling of the Texans. He's a liability out there. But you still have you have options at safety that can get you by. You don't have options at linebacker. You don't. A free agent. And again, free agent.
Inside or outside linebacker though.
Yeah, he's outside linebacker. I think that's more so that they feel Will Anderson is 100%. I think they're not telling us a lot more about Will Anderson. I believe ankle. I'm saying his ankle injury. Something's going on with Anderson's ankle because he didn't play in the preseason. So I think that's more so insurance for Will Anderson. But he went to the Falcons, so it don't even matter no more.
Well, I don't like everybody's worried about Lassiter and Anderson not getting reps. Again, Anderson can miss the next 2 preseason games. I'll be okay with it.
As long as he's there week 1.
That's all that matters,
practicing
bro.
though?
Like,
has he been practicing?
He practiced. He was there for he practiced. He's been practicing, and after the Hall of Fame game, he's been out. So like he's been there, like he's there. He's in shape.
But that's what I'm saying. So since the Hall of Fame game, he hasn't been practicing.
Well, he was on the sideline doing some workouts today.
Well, he can't be the Terminator if he's not there week 1. So
right, that's all. That's all I need was week 1. Like I wouldn't be if C.J. Stroud did not take another snap during the whole preseason. I would not be mad.
That's fine.
I would not be upset.
But I ain't gonna lie, Harris. That's what I was just gonna ask. Did Harris come back to practice after he left?
Sunday night.
Okay, he came back to practice after he.
Oh, after he got hurt, did he come back?
Yeah.
No, he didn't come back. No,
he didn't come back.
He didn't.
No.
I'm sorry, but Harris and Will are 2 important, if not the top 5 important pieces, probably the top 3.
I
on the defense.
I don't think Anderson's that big of a deal to be worried about. I think Harris is. That scares me because I was expecting big things out of him. Pause, but I think Anderson is like I've been saying. Oh, we want him week 1. Sit back, relax. Same thing as last year. We want you week 1. Sit back. You have nothing to prove. You don't have to play. Like sit back, relax. We're good. We got it.
If I gotta give him my ankle shoe.
For real.
Look. Shoot, I'll take that ankle from him. Shoot, hey, bro, get it together. We need you. We definitely need him throughout the whole season.
And all right, so we're gonna get ready to wrap this up, but let's do a little quick preview of the game this weekend. The Giants and the Texans. This question is for all you guys. Do y'all want to go old school and see the starters out there, into the third quarter, or keep doing what they're doing right now? A couple series, get them the fuck up out of there, and anybody can go first.
Couple series, get the fuck out. Like I said, I'm okay with not seeing the starters for the rest of the season. That seeing Tank Dell score a touchdown, Daniil Hunter get a sack, like I'm satisfied. Get me in week 1. Stay healthy.
Do you want them to maybe go to Diggs a little more this game since we're gonna be home and or I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I want Diggs in sweatpants and a hoodie. Like I don't want him on the field.
Okay. Bo, what about you?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Matt 100%. I didn't want CJ Stroud to play the last game, so I want him to play this game. I need if you're a starter, if you're on the depth chart and you're in the ones, you don't have to. You just come. Of course, it's the home game, so they may play the starters a series or 2. But if it was me, if I had to say so, you wouldn't see not one starter go on that field in pads and helmets. They'll be like Maxie on the sideline and some good sideline gear, eating some pretzels and coaching the other players up, because I do not want to see them out there on the field. Too valuable. The season's too much riding on it, so we don't need to see no more starters in the preseason, in my opinion.
No more starters. Okay, so no more starters. So Kenan, what about you? What do Okay, what if Joe Mixon want to play? Would you want to see Joe Mixon out there since we ain't seen him all year? Or you okay with waiting until week 1 for Joe Mixon?
Man, I want to see everybody out there. No, I'm playing. Let me stop playing. No, honestly, Joe. As far as Joe, I'll go a series, maybe 2, 3. Honestly, I'll take that back. Nah, I don't want to see Joe. I don't want to see Joe because we see how the run game been going, and I rather us test. Honestly, I don't even want to see Damian Pierce no more. I, I'm not saying I don't want him to. Of course, I don't want him to get hurt, but I just don't care to see him on the field at running back right now. Let's just wait until the season. Maybe he get it together with Joe starting, and he just get 3, 4 touches. I don't know, but I really want to see Jordan. I want to see Jordan a lot. I want to see him more. I want to see Mechie, Hutch. I want to see all of them playing at least 3
Davis
quarters.
Mills.
Of course, Davis Mills. You know what I'm saying? The man, the QB2, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to see Davis. But I don't want to see no starters, man. I don't want to see CJ, Tank, Nico, Diggs.
Look,
Hey,
okay, so like Bo's right. It's a home game, so there's like a 99%
yeah.
chance they're gonna go out there. But look, if there's one play, second play of the game, CJ Stroud hikes the ball, and a lineman gets 2 feet. But fuck 2 feet. If he gets 5 feet away from CJ Stroud, you're pulling him. Like he's done. Like we do. I don't want CJ Stroud getting breathed on. Like
Nah,
get
CJ
him out of
ain't
the
got to
game.
feel. He better come
Especially if
out
they
there
playing
before.
Brian Burns. If the Giants play Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, I don't want to see CJ Stroud out there. Okay.
And Thibodeau, yeah, and Thibodeau. Like I'm
And
good,
so,
man.
I
I'm
don't care if
good.
they play their little cousin or nephew. CJ needs to stay on the sideline. We don't need to see him at all. Just stay on the sideline and kick it. Him for sure. Like that ain't nothing to talk about. CJ, you stay on the sideline, bro.
And
Have your
same thing with Diggs.
headphones on. Yeah, all the starters, but
Diggs,
CJ most
Diggs,
importantly,
Diggs
stay on
can
the
be on the
sideline.
bench eating sunflowers aggressively, so NFL memes can say that he's unhappy and wants to trade from the
Yeah,
Texans.
go on to
Like
troll
I'm
them.
good with that, bro.
That's your
Like
job this Saturday. Troll the NFL, the media, all of them. Troll them.
yeah,
Oh, okay, all right. Just, can it give me one name? Who needs to shine the most this game? Just give me one name.
Mitchie.
Mitchie, Bo, one
Yeah, it's
name.
on the line.
one name.
Yes.
Shoot. I don't know. I'm trying to think right now. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Come back to you, Matt. Give me one name.
Green,
Which Green?
Kenyon. Like come on, man, you gotta step it up. I
Kenyon
agree with
Green.
Bo. You can't let the inside get you.
All right, Bo.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm
Hey,
back to you. I'm
I'm
back to
thinking,
you.
I'm thinking,
This
I'm thinking two
Jeopardy,
names.
not Jeopardy.
I'm thinking two
Family
names.
Feud.
If they if they play, I don't even know if they're gonna play, but if Okuda or Henderson played, one of them got to show me something. They got to show me something.
I
Show
like
me
it.
that you can be on the same field as NFL players and you can still play. I just want to see them shine.
See them shine. And on that note, we're gonna end the show for tonight. Good show, fellas. Kenneth, can you tell the folks where they can find your great work at?
Y'all can follow me on YouTube, Instagram at Kenneth the Messenger, on Twitter Messenger _Keno. And y'all continue to support the Fan Battle Podcast. Y'all know we're going up, season almost here. We're getting closer and closer. Great content coming. So yeah, y'all stay locked in.
They locked in. Bo Diggity, tell the folks where they can
That's
find you
right.
at.
Yeah, you know the deal. Bo Diggity 713 on across all socials: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, YouTube. You know the vibes. Once again, keep supporting the show. Keep tuning in to the Texas Fan Battle Podcast. Like Ken said, the season's going to be a movie. Can't wait.
Movie. Matt, Chef Briggs, tell the folks where they can find you at, man.
Yeah, man, I got some articles cooking on the Fan Battle sports website, so make sure you check that out. I'm working on another one. You can find me at A1 Day One Texans. And before I kick it off for you, Crenshaw, we also got some merch about to drop soon, so make sure you check that. And we're also working on some figurines, maybe some and Andre Johnson, Cortland Finnegan beat down figurines. So be on the lookout for that. We got some great things about to drop. So be on the lookout.
Already about to drop. And you can find me at Fifth Ward Crenshaw everywhere. Y'all can find Ruben at 713 Houston Sports everywhere. And fellas, we out. Hit the cue, Matt.
Yo, check it out, we reppin' for the Texans. Put weed in, Crenshaw Ridge, we flexin'.